All right, Coach Santos is back, and I'm glad that you're with me here, Stockton. Got my t-shirts. We've got t-shirts here. Be sure to check out our merch. Anyways, I'm not here to talk to you about merch. I hope that you're getting through these videos that I've been creating. Once again, this is going to go by very quickly. I'm just going to have a candid conversation with you. Just a candid, good, man to man. You might be a woman coming across this video. Either way, this is porno talk. When you take your chances with porno, when you give in to the temptation and you give in to the trigger, you give in to that, and you participate in something, it's gonna make you feel shitty. You know, you get over it, and then you go back. The thing is, if you're not careful, this thing will bind you. It'll bind you up. It'll tie you up with its rope. You won't be able to escape it. You may. It's going to be difficult, obviously. You may. When I say you may, you really don't want to break this cycle because you're shamed, and it's a horrible nightmare. It's like a revolving door. And it's difficult. It is very difficult. So you got shame, you're fighting shame and guilt, and then you're going through this cycle. It's a really, really bad situation to be in when it comes, especially if you're a married person. Now, again, you make the decision to do that, and then there's the consequences, the severe consequences of the guilt and the shame, and what else that you might be personally going through. It's really not worth participating in. It's really worth fighting against. I said this in the other video, it's demoralizing. It'll bring a man down. Pornography will bring a man down to a piece of bread on the ground. The triggers and the temptation, they rewire your brain. That's why it's not worth it. And as I mentioned earlier, I said this one, well, maybe I didn't say it. I said this one I'm going to keep short, because I want to be very direct with you on the other side. There's a couple of more videos possibly that I might make regarding this subject. Ultimately, this is something that you want to deal with fast and furious. Your addiction, your pornography addiction, you want to deal with that. Listen, I'm not here to judge you. There's no shame here. I'm a sinner just like you are. I may not have a problem with pornography, but I might have addiction somewhere else that maybe I might not even be aware of. But I'm here to support you. I'm an underdog. You're an underdog. We can come together and we can make something happen. We can make belief, inspiration, and motivation, because you must believe in yourself. Working through all that guilt and shame and all that cycle that you just seen, it's like a revolving door. Your addiction is constantly telling you that you're not going to get away from it. You're not going to get away from it. You're not going to get away from it. And you might be hearing that voice. I'm here to tell you that you will get away from it. You will get away from it. You will get away from it. Acknowledge your problem. Seek proper, like I said, I can offer some coaching here. If you need someone to talk to, if you need someone to really, you're broken, you're really ready to make changes, you want to get rid of all that guilt and shame, I'll support you. I'm here for you. That's my goal. is to break through addictions, break through any addictions, anything that's tripping you up, anything that's in your way, in your face, taking from you and molding your behavior. If it's molding your behavior, especially if it's towards the wrongs, that's an addiction in my book. So leave me a comment, please. Share the video, please. Subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications to all. We have a podcast where we talk about these things now a little bit more. We're expanding. And I'm truly excited because I'm in the battle with you, man. I'm in the war. I'm in the trenches. You know, I've got my tools, I've got my life hacks, and it's forward. It's forward. And you're always going to be changing and growing. And in some cases you might lose a little bit. You might lose a little bit, but the thing is that you're continually moving forward, and you're making progress, and you're analyzing, and you're around environments and people that are healthy, not judgmental people that don't have it together, but they're working on getting it together. Coach Santos, Stockton, California, since 2016. I'll see you at the top on the inside.